What is going on, you guys? Lou back at it again with another video. So for today's video, I'm gonna come and give you guys some NBA news real quick. So supposedly with LiAngelo Ball, he was not invited to the NBA Combine this year. That's kind of crazy that he wasn't invited. It doesn't really matter to me. I think as long as he's still showcasing his game currently, I think that's all he has to really do. LeVar Ball has really marketed him very well, and as well set him up for a lot of great opportunities to showcase his game. And low-key, if you guys have not noticed, LeVar Ball has been staying very low-key. So that's also helping him to be able to have a chance of getting drafted. And do I think he's going to get drafted? I think so. I don't know. I think a team may take a look at him and try that out, or at least sign him to the NBA. I think in time he's definitely going to be on the NBA team. It's kind of crazy to say, but I don't know. I just kind of believe it. So another thing that did happen is that Drake has been warned by the NBA to calm down with his altercation with players. If you guys didn't see the video of him and Kendrick Perkins kind of exchanging words, but it was kind of funny. But that's kind of what happened. So Drake has been warned. So that's actually wild. But I think the NBA is kind of weak that they actually warned Drake about this. It's like, why did you warn Drake? The Cavs got the dub. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like he was taunting them because they got the W. You know what I'm saying? Like the Toronto Raptors won or something, or even vice versa. Anything the situation was. Why are you even warning a fan to like calm down on the way he's talking to players? Because Kendrick Perkins really got that mad about some comments. Now, granted, they were kind of insulting to a certain degree, but I don't know, man. It's kind of weak stuff. It makes the NBA look a little soft. But I guess it really depends on how they said it, how it was, worded out. Because to a certain degree, you can't just be going at players, because on the player side of this situation, the players, they can't really do much. If they touch a fan or do anything like that, they can get into some serious issues. I get both sides of this part. I understand in this instance why the NBA did have to say something, but of course, it still looks kind of weak to me. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me down below in the comments. Now, we are here in the second round, obviously, in the playoffs, and I'm going to give you guys a quick update on what is going down, all right? So the first series here is the Rockets and the Jazz. Now, I got to watch that last game where the Jazz actually beat the Rockets. When the Utah Jazz are playing like that, they're looking unbeatable, all right? Ingles is going all in, just making straight buckets. Donovan Mitchell didn't even have to do much. This wasn't even one of his better games, Ingles did some work. Rudy Gobert was doing work. There was tons of guys that were putting in a great effort defensively and then also offensively, because then you also had some great buckets by a lot of guys. And defensively, they got to just keep that going, because as long as they can hold them from three and just make them have twos all game, they could get that series really going. And their defense is looking elite. They just got to keep that momentum growing. And honestly, that's really it. Now, as in the Rockets, they're still in the favored position because they still are 2-1 against the Jazz right now. But for the Rockets, they just got to play the way they've always played. Now, the Rockets, once their offense starts going, it could kind of be at that time over, because once they're just scoring, countless buckets, it makes it where it's too much. Pelicans and Golden State now, that game, I can't even believe it went down like that today, all right? I can't even believe that the Pelicans beat the Warriors like that. Very surprised, but at the same time, Golden State, it's, how could you still not look at them like they're going to be favored, all right? I definitely think this series is still over. I like the fight that the Pelicans are putting on right now. I didn't even predict that they would make it this far. So if they made it, even to where they're at right now, where they even got a game on Golden State, or even two for that matter, then I think successfully their season was accomplished, because this is where I at least wanted them to be, possibly with Boogie Cousins. So if they made it here without Cousins, imagine where they could be then, Their team is looking even better, in my opinion. There's a lot of guys that are shining right now. I think after this season ends, they got to grab that momentum that they just grew completely and go and hopefully get a good draft pick, maybe. Even for that matter, a good free agent possibly, because that would also be very nice. I'm happy for the Pelicans. Now, Cleveland and Toronto. If you guys have not heard, obviously, Toronto has lost 2 at home to Cleveland and completely has lost the home court advantage. Now, in my opinion, if Toronto goes out like this, their season was a complete unsuccessful season, in my opinion, all right? That's my opinion, because everything went so well, but then once you meet up with Cleveland, it just goes left. Now, there's some people that still believe in Toronto. I like stories like that because it makes for great history, but I just do not see that happening in this situation. I think Cleveland's going to finish this off. I don't know if it's going to be a sweep, but I think it's going to be something bad. And, you know, Toronto had a great regular season, but honestly, this is how you're going to go out in the playoffs, and it was all for nothing, in my opinion, all right? All right, now Boston and the 76ers. My boys put on a show at the Garden last night. I was watching the whole game, and I was turned the whole time. It was amazing to watch. 76ers, they definitely put on a performance. The first quarter, they went off. I was scared, but then my boys turned it on. What a show, all right? I got to say, the Boston boys are looking great, and I can't wait to see what else happens. Now, we're going to go to Philly now for this next game, and I think we got a lot to prove right there. I think we're going to lose that game personally. When the next game happens, we got to come in hot, and we got to put on a show at their home and take a game there and then finish it off. So hopefully in 6, that's what I'm hoping for, all right? That's definitely what I'm hoping for. If it doesn't happen, then so be it, all right? Now, that's all I got for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. And comment down below what you guys think. Bye.